So it's induction day and it's cold outside.
There's frost on the ground and that's weird in Florida.
When I got outside this morning, I had to turn on the defrost function on the car. So we got up early enough that we can go and do breakfast together. The appointment is at 8:30, but you know what that means.
Chick-fil-A. He's got all the good stuff.
Ah, I did it. All right, here's where I'm going to be spending the next couple of maybe days. Is it too early to start eating snacks? All right, how you feeling?
Feel pretty good right now, but they also haven't done anything yet, so. Here we are. I'm sitting here. Nothing's really happened though. They haven't done anything or started anything. So we're off to a great start. Okay, so I had high hopes that this would be a quick process, but it doesn't look like it's going to. So the doctor came in and did all of their usual things, but it looks like he's still pretty happy in there. So they're gonna start me on medication, which the medicine they give me is supposed to be every 4 hours, and then they'll just evaluate and kind of see where I am. So we're probably looking at tomorrow at some time.
It's time to go get some lunch.
All right, what you got?
We got some pizza, and I bit into this breadstick, and there's a nice little surprise in there. It's cheese. It's a very welcome surprise.
That's always a good surprise. They brought me breakfast at almost 11 o'clock, which I wasn't expecting. So I ate a little bit of it, but I wasn't really in the mood for breakfast. So we'll see what happens. But thankfully on this medicine I'm about to take that I can still eat, which is always good.
Time to change positions while I wait. I shouldn't have brought all this junk food. I already feel awful.
I got the first dose of medication about 2.5 hours ago, and whatever it was, it's working, because now my contractions are about 5 to 8 minutes apart, and they haven't been that, and they're starting to get really intense. So we'll see.
I guess that means that it's progressing a little more rapidly than we initially thought it was going to.
Things got crazy pretty quickly, which is exciting, but it's a lot more painful, a lot more intense, but that just means that we're gonna meet him sooner. Since the contractions are getting pretty intense, I did request the epidural, which I had with Vivian, and I really liked it, so I'm excited to get it this time around too. So hopefully within the next 20 minutes or so, we'll have the epidural, and I'll be able to rest a little bit. Oh my goodness, your favorite. Yeah, I got my epidural, but
yeah, you're in control.
Yeah, it's been
still out of control with her.
Yeah, it's been a much better experience, that's for sure.
Are you eating?
Are you eating? What you eating? Ice cream?
You got some snacks?
We already ate ice cream.
Oh man, it looks like you had good kind too.
Are you eating kinetic sand? She said she's not eating snacks.
It's a little after 6:30 right now. I got my epidural about, I guess, an hour ago now. And it is wonderful, just as great as I remember with Vivian's. But I'm able to relax now, and they just started me on Pitocin just to get contractions closer together and more regular. But right now I'm progressing a couple centimeters every couple hours, so we might see this baby before midnight, but we'll see. We'll see if he turns out to be a January baby or a February baby. His contractions are about every 3 minutes, and they're regular, which is what they're looking for. But thankfully, I still really can't feel a whole lot because of the epidural. So we'll see when they check me what happens then.
All right,
We just got checked and I'm at a 9, and she said we're gonna have a baby soon. And it went really quickly. I'm glad.
I'm trying not to be like super emotional, but like, I mean, the first time we were having Vivian, I was just like super confused and overwhelmed. I had no clue what was happening. I couldn't comprehend anything. It was 5 a.m., but like now I'm like having a hard time not crying every single minute just from like excitement and joy.
You're so perfect. It came out in like 3 pushes.
It looks a little like Yoda right now.
He's still in that swollen potato phase, bless his heart.
Keeps sucking his lip in it. So we want to introduce to you Pierce Andersen Aiken.
He weighs 8 pounds and 4 ounces, and he was 21 inches long. So he is a chunky boy.
Hey, look, he's a little baby.
And labor was fast, delivery was fast, the whole thing was fast.
Alaina got him out in like, I don't know, 2 or 3 pushes.
Yeah, he was ready to come. Dark hair like sister. Vivian had dark hair when she was born, so the rest of his face, we don't really know who he looks like yet, but when he's not so swollen, then we'll be able to tell.
He cries so little compared to Vivian. We got her first cry on video and we got his first cry, but his was
like a whimper.
Yeah, he's so quiet.
And he still didn't, when they gave him a shot and they had to take his blood sugar, he just barely let out a little cry.
We knew he was different in the womb. He didn't move as much as she did, so
He's calm.
it's kind of neat seeing their different personalities already developing.
He's got chubby cheeks.
All right, they just moved us into the postpartum room, so we're gonna get settled in here. Here's where I'll be sleeping tonight.
Oh, that looks super comfy. This is where I'll be sleeping. Yeah, hopefully we can come home tomorrow. There's Daddy.
Hi, Daddy.
Hi, Vivian.
Do you want to see your brother? Ready? I'm going to turn it around. Look. That's your brother. Pierce. He's here.
He's so cute.
He looks like you when you were a baby.
I met him.
Yeah.
Yes, you are.
Yeah, he said, I know that voice.
Yes, he does.
Because of the gestational diabetes, they needed to like check his blood sugar throughout the night, so before he could eat. So like most of the night last night though was him crying for food because he would wake up and indicate that he wanted food. But Alaina had to call down to the front and ask them to come and check him so that he could eat.
Which that was a really involved process because they had to come in and they had to unswaddle him and they had to prick his heel and get the blood. So by then he's all worked up because now he's cold and he's hungry and he's in pain. So he had to do that almost every hour, which was really exhausting. So he had a rough first night, but Once they stopped that, he actually slept for several hours early in the morning, and so that meant we all slept for a couple of hours this morning, which was really good.
And of course he's sleeping right now, so
They tend to
just let him
sleep all
do
day the second day they're here, and then he'll probably be up all night tonight, but that's okay. I'm prepared for that now.
So he's passing all of his tests and everything's going good. If everything goes according to plan, then he should be able to go home tomorrow.
We hope so.